Taylor arrives at a luxury hotel, excited to reunite with her fiancé after days apart. What should have been a warm, loving meeting turns into confusion and embarrassment when she rushes through the hotel hallway, shaken and distressed. She claims something unbelievable happened in the elevator, that a stranger tampered with her dress, leaving her exposed and humiliated. Her fiancé struggles to understand, torn between concern and disbelief. Before Taylor can fully explain, a smug man suddenly appears, making crude remarks and implying that Taylor willingly flirted with him. His words are loud enough to attract attention, instantly poisoning the situation. Taylor is shocked, she has never seen this man before. The more she denies knowing him, the worse things become. Her fiancé's trust begins to crack as doubt replaces empathy. The humiliation cuts deep. Taylor feels violated not only by the elevator incident but by the way the situation is twisted against her. She is judged, questioned, and doubted in the very moment she needs support. The scene exposes how quickly perception can overpower truth, especially when manipulation is involved. This moment becomes the emotional trigger for everything that follows. What looks like a scandal is actually the opening move in a carefully planned setup. Taylor walks away heartbroken, unaware that someone close to her relationship is pulling invisible strings behind the scenes. As emotions boil over, the situation worsens when a familiar face enters the room, Jessica, the fiancé's ex-girlfriend. Her presence feels wrong, perfectly timed, and deeply unsettling. She pretends to be calm and reasonable while subtly feeding doubt into the fiancé's mind. Every word she speaks sounds innocent, yet carries hidden poison. Jessica claims Taylor has a history of manipulation and dishonesty. She doesn't shout or accuse directly, instead, she plants ideas. The fiancé, already shaken by the elevator incident, begins connecting false dots. The lack of evidence works against Taylor. No footage. No witnesses willing to speak up. Only accusations and insinuations. Taylor tries to defend herself, but emotions betray her. Tears, desperation, and frustration make her look guilty instead of wronged. The fiancé chooses the path of emotional safety rather than truth, believing what feels easier. In a devastating moment, he decides to end the relationship, asking Taylor to leave the room and his life. Jessica wins, for now. She hides her satisfaction behind a mask of concern as Taylor walks away destroyed. This point highlights how betrayal doesn't always come from enemies. Sometimes, it comes from people who once claimed to love you, and from those who cannot let go. Refusing to accept injustice, Taylor demands answers. She approaches hotel security, hoping the surveillance cameras will clear her name. Initially, everything seems routine, until they discover something impossible. The elevator footage from that exact time is missing. Security staff are confused. Files don't simply disappear. Someone with internal access must have deleted them. This revelation shifts the story from misunderstanding to conspiracy. Taylor suddenly realizes she was never unlucky, she was targeted. As they scan other cameras, a familiar face appears near the security room, Cody, the hotel bartender. He had access. He had opportunity. And most importantly, he had a motive. The pieces start to connect. Taylor understands now that the elevator incident, the stranger's accusations, and the missing footage were all part of a coordinated plan. This point transforms Taylor from victim to seeker of truth. Her pain turns into resolve. She no longer wants sympathy, she wants justice. And she's willing to confront whoever destroyed her life to get it. Taylor confronts Cody in a quiet, isolated area of the hotel. At first, he denies everything. But under pressure, fear takes over. He breaks down and confesses. Jessica paid him to stage the entire setup, to distract Taylor, delete the footage, and let suspicion do the rest. Cody admits he needed the money. He wanted to propose to his girlfriend and felt trapped by his circumstances. His justification sounds hollow against the damage he caused. Taylor listens, anger and disappointment mixing in her eyes. She reminds him that desperation never justifies cruelty. Instead of exposing him immediately, Taylor makes a calculated decision. She offers him a chance to fix what he helped destroy. He must help her confront Jessica and reveal the truth. Cody agrees, realizing this is his only way to redeem himself. This moment marks a moral turning point, where guilt meets accountability, and justice begins to take shape. With Cody's help, Taylor sets a trap for Jessica, mirroring the same cruelty she endured. Jessica is lured into an elevator under false pretenses. The doors close. Fear replaces confidence as she realizes she's trapped. Taylor's voice comes through the speaker, calm and controlled. For the first time, Jessica feels powerless. She is forced to confront the consequences of her actions. The psychological tension is intense, not violent, but deeply unsettling. Taylor doesn't seek revenge for pleasure. She seeks truth and closure. She forces Jessica to admit everything, why she did it, how jealousy consumed her, and how she couldn't stand seeing Taylor happy. This confrontation strips Jessica of excuses. The truth is exposed. The truth finally comes out. Jessica confesses. The fiancé realizes his mistake, too late. Taylor doesn't celebrate. She doesn't return. Instead, she walks away stronger, choosing self-respect over reconciliation. Jessica is left exposed, locked out, humiliated by her own schemes. Cody faces consequences but learns the cost of his choices. The story ends not with romance restored, but with justice served. Taylor regains something far more valuable than a relationship: her dignity, her voice, and her power.